All right, boys and girls, so today in math, I'm going to go over our math homework from yesterday, and then we're going to complete a review page together. And then please study this, and then Monday is your math test. All right, so yesterday we talked about analyzing line plots. Line plot is a graph that shows the frequency, how often a number occurs. So we have a line plot here of my friend's allowances. And how many people get $5? So you get a $5, and there's 1, 2, 3 people. How much allowance do most people get? So what's the most common one? What has the most X's? And that is $7. How many people get more than $6? So you go to 6, and so you'd add up more than 6 would be 7 and 8, 9 and 10. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 people that get more. So those are the first 3 answers. So you're just using the information in the line plot to answer the questions. Okay, on the next page, this is the number of pennies people found. Okay, so how many people found pennies? So you would count up all the people that voted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 different people were surveyed. How many people found more than 5? So I'm going to draw a line for more than 5, and you would add those up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people found more than 5. How many people found less than 5? So less than 5 would be 4, 3, 2, 1. And this would be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then how many people have 5 dogs? So you go to the 5, and how many, what's the frequency? No, nobody, so 0. Okay? Okay, so please tear out the next 2 pages, which is your review pages. Okay, it's page 579, and pause this if you don't have it out, and let's work on this together. So you will have vocabulary tomorrow. On Monday on your test. So let's answer these. You have data, picture graph, survey, line plot, tally marks, and bar graph. So number 1, you can collect data by asking people the same question in a, remember you asked your family a question? It was a survey. Yep. A survey is when you ask a question over and over again. Number 2, a blank uses bars to show data. Well, that's easy. You see the word bars, that has to be bar graph. So you can write down bar graph. I'm going to cross that off. Number 3, numbers or symbols that show information are called data. That's what all we've been doing. This whole unit is looking at data and using symbols to represent it. A blank shows how often a certain number occurs. That's what we just worked with. It shows how often it happens. That is a line plot. Okay, number 5. A blank uses pictures to show information collected. Well, that's easy. You see the word pictures, so that would be a picture graph. And the last one, a blank is a mark used to record data collected in a survey. Remember when you collected data, you were doing those. Those are called tally marks. All right, so that's your vocabulary part of your test, which you will have on Monday. So please study this. If you turn it over, I'm on page 580. It says use the tally marks to make a picture graph. Okay, so baseball has 4. So I'm going to draw 4 baseballs. Football has 4 also. So I'm going to draw 4 footballs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hockey has 2, according to our, 1, 2, and volleyball has 3. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. So there is your picture graph. They're all different shapes. Your key right here, each picture represents 1 vote. So if you're using the picture graph to complete the sentence, how many students were surveyed? How many were there? Right, yeah, you would add this up. This would be 4, 8, 10, 13. Just add up your tallies. How many students like hockey and football? I'm circling that "and" because that means plus. So hockey and football would be 6. Okay, use the tally chart to make a bar graph. So have you been to the zoo? There are 10 yeses, you can see that. So I'm going to go all the way over to 10. This one is a horizontal, and no has 1. I can't imagine who would say no. So there you go, that's a bar graph. Use the bar graph to complete the sentence. How many students have been to the zoo? Oh, have you been to the zoo? Sorry. So how many would be 10 using that information? How many more students have been to the zoo than have not been to the zoo? Remember how many more? I talked about that a ton. Whenever you have how many more, it's always going to be subtraction. So 10 minus 1 equals 9. All right. Taylor asked 12 friends to name their favorite number. So there's 12 people all together. 5 said the number 4. So I'm going to put 5 X's, nice and organized. 5 said the number 4. 6 friends said the number 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 friends said the number 1. 1 friend said 2. Okay, so I got all my data. Use Taylor's data to complete the line plot. And there it is. So we took all the information up here and we made a line plot. Number 14, a tricycle has 3 wheels. How many wheels are there on 4 tricycles? So this you could draw a picture. 1, 2, 3, 4 tricycles with 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9, 12 wheels. And if there are 4 giraffes at the zoo, each giraffe has 4 legs. How many legs are there in all? Well, again, draw 4 giraffes. And there's 4. You could also make a table. And 4 plus 4 is 8. And this is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. And I thought I had a second page. That could be it. Oh, sorry, and the back of this, and when we're done. Okay, so this is pretty easy. Complete the tally chart, find the totals. So this would be 5, 4, 3. And then now make your graphs. This would be 5. This would be 4, and this would be 3. And then use the tally mark chart to make a bar graph. Oh, I'm sorry, this was picture graph. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and an orange. 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. And then now it's a bar graph. That was my fault, boys and girls. I did not read it clearly. Okay, and then how many people like apples and bananas? When I see and, I'm going to add. So apples and bananas would be 5 plus 4, and that's a near doubles. That equals 9. Okay, so please study this page, this page, this page, and this page. And on Monday, you will have a math test. So I'll see you soon.